Hi, good morning, and welcome to one more session of chemistry. So, during last class, we have completed we have discussed about the valency, right? And I have given some assignment also, and you people have responded me very well. So happy. And today's class, in the yesterday's class itself, what I said is we'll start hybridization, but now what I thought is if I start hybridization, then definitely that part will be sometime it will be easy or typical for you during online classes. So that's why what I thought is we will just see the overlappings, how the overlapping takes place between S and P. S and P orbitals. So with respect to that, we can see the different bonds like pi bond and sigma bond already we have discussed. Again, we will repeat that those these this concept. And now we will start some concept that is overlapping. How the overlapping takes place. See, if two elements are forming a bond means they must and should overlap. So then only the bond formation takes place. The bond formation is nothing but the bond may be ionic or a covalent or other bond it might be, but when there is a bond formation takes place, then in actual one element must and should overlap with the other element. So now how this overlapping takes place, we will see. So overlapping is very important before the what reaction. So if there is no proper overlapping, then we will not get a a complete product, right? Some of the reactant will remain reactant only. Why? Because if there is no proper overlapping between any two elements, then definitely that will not form a product. So that is the case. So that's why to what complete or if it is a complete reaction means there must be a complete overlapping between any two elements. So before going to directly to the overlapping, I will just remind you. So yes block elements, yes block or else yes subshell is having, shape of it is spherical. So we must and should know what is the shape of S and what is the shape of P. So spherical type, always the S subshell will be having its shape like spherical type. And one more we can say P is having dumbbell shape, like dumbbell, right? You so I think like this. P is having always a dumbbell like structure, and D is having double dumbbell shape. D is having double dumbbell shape, and it will be like this. We can show in any manner double dumbbell, right? So two dumbbells are there in this. In D. And D shape is like double dumbbell, and S is having spherical shape, P is having dumbbell shape, what we can say, and D is having double dumbbell. Right? These, if for example, there are three for your syllabus, there are three type of overlapping. One is SS, one is S type of overlapping. That means S orbit, S block element. If it react with one more S block element, we will see example also. SS overlapping, SP overlapping, and PP overlapping. Right? These are three types of overlapping. One we can see in your syllabus. Right? So what is SS, SP, and PP? We will see with one example. If yes, if S formed two half filled of S atomic, if s orbital is overlapped with one more s orbital atom like this, H, we can take best example as H plus H. If they undergo overlapping, then definitely there will be a formation of H2. And the why I took this hydrogen for this SS overlapping means hydrogen is S block element, right? And therefore, what is the shape of S? Spherical. If this is spherical, right, will react with this, overlap with this to form like this. That means one H, the shape of H is spherical. Why? Because it is S block element. So therefore, this spherical will overlap with this H and form what? A bond, and there will be a formation of what? H2. So likewise, if SS type of overlapping takes place, then definitely there will be a formation of what? H2 molecule definitely. But see the overlapping, how that means this molecule will overlap with this like this, and then in actual there will be a formation of H2 molecules. These are very important. If they won't undergo for the overlapping, then reaction will not take place, right? Or reaction will not be completed. So this is the case one we can see in case of SS. If I take SP type of overlapping, then we will take one more example. If H plus reacts with Cl minus, gives, we all know that is very simple product, that is HCl, right? H combines with Cl to give HCl. And what is the shape of H? Why? Because it is S block, so that's why spherical. And Cl is P block element, right? 2p5. And now it is having dumbbell shape, right? So for this one, you can show two type of diagram. You can show like this, or else like this also we can. In some book they have given like this. In some book they have given like this. That means the complete overlapping takes place. One s orbital atom will react with p orbital atom to form overlap with these two, overlapping takes place, and the resultant to form a one complete compound, that is Cl or whatever it may be, or else acid or something. But yes, p type of overlapping takes place, then definitely what happens, this type of overlapping one we can see in case of yes, p type of overlapping. And now finally one we can see pp overlapping, and for this we will take one more example. So pp overlapping, so whenever there will be a pp overlapping, then what happens is Cl minus reacts with Cl minus to give Cl2. So Cl is p block element, so thus dumbbell shape, again a dumbbell shape. And now when they overlap with each other, then definitely this type of overlapping takes place. So that means whenever the pp type of overlapping formation overlap happens in between any two p block element, then definitely the formation of this type of bond takes place, right? So now one more very important thing to discuss here is, whenever, see, this point is very important, this is very easy. pp, if you know the shape of the p, yes, p and s, then definitely one you can very easily explain these things. But now ss, sp and pp, whenever there is a pp overlapping takes place, right, then pi bond formation takes place. Very important. I have already explained in online only for sigma and pi bond. So pi bond formation takes place. But for the formation of sigma bond, all the overlapping can form a sigma bond. But for pi bond, there is only one type of overlapping can form a pi bond. That means double bond. Whenever there is a double bond in between any two elements, then definitely one we can imagine there will be a pp type of overlapping. There may be a pp type of overlapping, right? So this is all about today's class. You just go through it, because uh, I took only a very small class. Why? Because for today's video, I mean, because of some work, I have gone out of station yesterday, so that's why today it was very late. So that's why I have made a very small video. Please be convenient for that. And in tomorrow's class, definitely we will see in detail, right?